Max Alpine Realty, and this is the Canmore real estate market update for November 2021. Another solid month for sales, and we'll get to that in just a second. Not as busy as last month, and certainly not as busy as last November of 2020. And that was primarily due to last month we had a new construction complex sell out in one day. So all the sales fell in October of 2021. And similar in November 2020, where we had 112 sales for the month last year. Again, mostly down to a new complex or a new construction complex that was being sold at the time that sold out in a couple of weeks. But nevertheless, as I say, this November, a very solid month for sales. And if we look at that right now, you can see that we have 55 total sales for the month of November. Now, if we try and normalize that out to a pre-COVID year, 2019, as I like to use as a baseline, as our busiest year before the pandemic hit, we had 26 sales in that November of 2019. So as you can see, a solid month with 55 sales. Now, how did that break down? Well, single family homes, we had 10 sales. Half duplexes, we had 2 sales. We had 9 townhomes sell, 11 apartments sell, 20 hotel condos, so another busy month for hotel condos, 2 tourist homes, and then we had 1 piece of land sell. And how does that look for an average price point? Well, as you can see here, the average price for single family homes that sold in November was $1.467 thousand. The average price of a half duplex was $1,070,000. The townhome was $925,000. Apartments were $727,000. Hotel condos sold on average for $485,000. Tourist homes $762,000, and then the 1 piece of land we had was sold for $1.25 million. So what I thought would be neat to look at is how have prices and how have sales increased over the last 3 years. So let's compare 2019, 2020, and 2021 together. So in 2019, as I say, pre-pandemic, that was our busiest year for sales that we've seen in Canmore, and we had in total 497 sales for that year. And in 2020, with the pandemic, we saw a real decrease coming through the spring, and then it really increased as we hit August. And we ended 2020 with 593 sales, and that was in volume 16% more than 2019. Now in 2021, again, just been an incredible year for sales volume. We are currently year to date at the end of November with sitting at 862 sales for the month. So that's an incredible 31% increase over 2020. And if we compare it to 2019, it's actually a 42% increase. So just a huge increase in sales volume over the last two or 3 years as the pandemic sort of taken place and people really starting to want to move and live in Canmore. And what's that done for our average sales price? Well, as you can see with this one, the average sale price for 2019 for property in Canmore was $716,000. It increased in 2020 by about 4.5%, and the average sale price was $750,000. And then we've seen an additional 8.5% increase this year. So the average sale price coming into December is $818,000 for property in Canmore. And so that's an additional 12.5% increase over 2019. So overall, prices are steadily increasing, or more than steadily increasing. Volume has really increased over the last couple of years. We are still in dire need of more inventory. We're still struggling with that. We have about 60 properties on the market for sale right now, moving into December. December still seems to be a fairly busy month with buyers, although I think we'll start to see that quieten down as we get into Christmas. As always, if you have any questions about the Canmore real estate market, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'm at richard@alpinerealty.ca or at 403-688-7629. Thanks so much for watching, and I wish everybody all the best for the holiday season.